Hello and welcome to Mockbuster Fluster with Fraser and me. I'm Mark. We just watched Sinister Squad.
Yeah. If it sounds familiar, probably.
It's blatant cash in on Suicide Squad, which I haven't seen, but you have. What did you think of Suicide Squad?
I was a bit disappointed by it. I'm not gonna
Really?
lie. Yeah, this. I don't know. The story wasn't what I was hoping for, or just wasn't there. I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's cool to see all those characters and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just when you go in with like expectations of some. I don't know, because I really enjoyed Batman vs Superman. I know a lot of people. Oh, it's going to diverge now. But
I liked Batman vs Superman.
a lot of people
too.
didn't like it, so I thought
I liked Batfleck.
yeah, me too. When I heard a lot of like stuff about Suicide Squad, I was like, oh, okay, I'm probably still gonna like it. But then I didn't, and I was like, I felt wrong that I didn't like it. I was just walking out of the theatre. I was just like,
Is it in the same universe as Batfleck?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not gonna give it a spoiler. Oh
No,
no,
let's
it's in the trailer.
What?
Batfleck's in the film.
Batfleck. I'm still
He's sort of the knot that's tying it all.
right. But I've not really looked at the reviews of Suicide Squad. I mean, I've seen lots of girls dressed as Harley Quinn, but
Oh yeah, that's always going to be. That's always going to be the case.
has it been relatively well received?
Yeah, no.
No.
No, not by critics. Fans are like sort of against it. Fans are sort of against the critics, and that's the bigger war.
interesting.
That's the bigger war than Batman vs Superman.
Okay.
No, it's like the characters are great in it. That's the thing. Like I can understand. Like it's great seeing the characters come to life and stuff like that, but it's just characters with no story, and it's a bit like that's where it suffers. I think.
Okay.
And like that's not me like dissing the film or like I'd probably watch it again, but like I'm not dying to watch it. Whereas other films, like I'd happily stick on Batman vs Superman. I would like the same with like it's bad. Like it's weird saying it with like you don't want to compare Marvel and DC.
Yeah, you do.
But
Marvel's much
but
better.
Like that's you know what I mean.
The universe is fantastic.
They're like. But they're two different things, like, they should be two different things. Just because they're the same genre doesn't mean you should, like, this should be more like this. But, like, I don't know, I kind of like stories. And, like, to go on to this had a story. Yeah, it was, like, the characters in it were pretty shit. But we followed this story and it was quite, like, it keeps you engaged. Like, I was wanting to see what happened in the end. Whereas like with Suicide Squad, I was like, okay, where's the story coming? Where's Joker's like story being fulfilled, or when's that going to be paid off? When's something? Like I was just hoping for something. Where with this, it seems weird that we're getting it out with the Sinister Squad. Like everything's sort of like paid off. Like they set up things. And it's a bit weird and stupid things that they set up, but they still paid them off, and it's kind of like...
Yeah. The payoff at the end, the twist was really, really good.
Yeah.
It made a lot of sense, and I was like, ah.
I mean, it's a dumb movie, because it's, like, from the asylum, well, I don't know.
It's more fairy tales, but mixed with Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Like, it was Alice in Wonderland this time, because last time it was, like, the princesses, Snow White, and stuff like that, and I liked it. I liked the twist as well, like... This one didn't really, like, it wasn't focused on, like, oh, we are the Suicide Squad, da-da-da-da-da, like, it focused more on, like, the themes. It's, like, almost as if someone was told about Suicide Squad and went, oh, that's a cool idea, I'll do it with fairy tales, because they made all the bad characters in the fairy tales good guys, like, because Big Bad Wolf was part of it, Rumpelstiltskin was part of it, and, other ones like that, Mad Hat was in there just because Alice in Wonderland, it's got to be done. And yeah, they were like, because there was characters in Suicide Squad who were like the actual good guys who were like there to keep the bad guys in check, and they had this similar thing here,
Alice,
which was pretty cool. So they had like the sort of like the themes and some of the ideas are the same, like you can say they stole it, or they, like I think they used it quite creatively here to help like fuel their story. They've sort of,
I was impressed.
maybe they've seen it or maybe they haven't, or maybe they just got like a bit of an idea, but they've not just gone, right, let's copy that exactly. They've gone, okay, we'll use that. And
The thing about this is it felt better quality than Avengers Grimm, and also any other Asylum I'd seen before. There wasn't an attraction actor like Lou Ferrigno, or in previous like stuff like they had Tiffany and they had Debbie Gibson and 80s stars in it. There was no attraction and no attraction actor, and I think that added to it.
Well, there was an attraction who played Goldilocks, but she was just attractive.
She was attractive,
So.
and a lot of Asylum films, there's at least one super hammy shit actor, and there wasn't anyone that stood out as particularly bad.
No,
and there was one character, Caraboss, the vampiric witch character. She was fucking so creepy and so well done.
Yeah.
The actor got it absolutely bang on, and I was like, really?
Yeah, like
I was genuinely impressed. And Bluebeard and Caraboss both looked great.
yeah.
It was ruined a bit by the Wolfman being a bit shitty. But that's me nitpicking. Whereas in previous Asylum films, you'd be picking the little bits that were good out of the shit bits that were funny. Whereas if the worst I can say is that the Wolfman's teeth were unconvincing,
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Everyone had problems with their teeth and they said need to see a dentist.
There's a lot of dentistry required.
Maybe when the Sinister Squad like get going, they can get like like some dental care sorted out and stuff like that. Because.
But this film, I think it would have actually benefited from not being called Sinister Squad. If they'd have had a different name and not associated it as a mockbuster, that it wasn't enough like the Suicide Squad. That had they not highlighted that it was Sinister Squad, they could have got away with it, and it would have been a much more credible film.
No,
I think.
See,
the mockbuster.
that's where. No, I'm going to disagree with you there because I think that's what. It's one of them that brings you in. Like we wouldn't have seen this film if it wasn't for the Sinister Squad title, and it does like.
Yeah.
It leads itself to those. Oh, that's very similar to this, and like. This is like a perfect example of what a mockbuster maybe should be. Just like you're luring them in, but then you're giving them a different story. Like, okay, we see what that's done there, but we're going to tell our own little thing in.
Yeah. Have you seen Halloween 3?
No.
Halloween 3 doesn't have Michael Myers in it.
Yeah.
Halloween 3 is about evil masks that when people put them on, they turn into killers.
Yeah.
But it's called Halloween 3 because Halloween was a very popular franchise. And the film is a great film, but it's nothing to do with Halloween.
Yeah.
And I, just for integrity's sake, would have preferred it to have been called The Evil Masks or something.
Yeah.
But it's not. And I do think that, absolutely right. The name Sinister Squad brings in fans of Suicide Squad, maybe even rips off people where they think they're watching a different film, where they think they're watching Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But it was such good quality that I don't think it needed to do that. I liked the film. It was a good solid 2.5, 3 stars, perfectly watchable.
The thing is,
weirdy film.
Who's the target audience?
Exactly.
Then? Like that's the.
It makes sense.
On the issue,
it's sad.
Fair. It's like they have their own little universe thing going, but they're not. They've not connected it because like the last one we watched, Avengers Grimm, they had the same like. Rumpelstiltskin was in it again. Different actor, different
character,
but like different but they have this same idea going. Like they had the magic tablet again, and it's kind of cool. Like
it was very similar in the ideas and the twisted fairy tales in a modern world thing. That we did think it was in the same universe at the very beginning.
Yeah, at first, like, hey, wait, not this again. But it worked out quite well. Like it's cool what it's exploring. Like it's exploring like the superhero like genre like base, but it's using like different stuff. Like okay, we'll take fairy tales and we'll try it. Obviously, because like fairy tales, the copyright you find. So they've just gone they've gone that like kind of route with it, and it's kind of cool like to see it that way because you're using something that's successful and you're trying something else. Like Asylum do a lot of like dodgy films and stuff like that, and like
Sharknado.
you know, terrible but they're fun. But like
That was better than terrible but fun. I
they
thought though.
like you have to give credit to them. They are trying something here, which is pretty cool. Like they could have just gone, yeah, we're superheroes. So what? Like, because you can do that. You can say they're a hero or they're a group. But they didn't do that. They've just gone like, okay, we're going to try it, but with fairy tales. And the fact that they've done it with both of these films, I think, is pretty cool because it's like a consistency with it.
One being a consistent rip-off, one being a rip-off of Marvel but putting in fairy tales, and one being a rip-off of DC and putting in fairy tales. I think this one was a better film. I enjoyed this more than Avengers Grimm.
Yeah.
And
Actually, yeah, me too. Yeah.
Let's do the Rotten Tomato things.
Okay.
Have you forgotten to do the Rotten Tomato research?
No, it's just funny.
Right, okay. Well, you said that the critics slated Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
so I reckon that's got about a 25 or a 30.
Well, as we speak now, Rotten Tomatoes has been shut down due to fans' outrage. No, 25% is a good guess, actually. In fact, it's a bit weird. We predicted this, the last one, that you were going to get one spot on.
Yeah.
And it's not far off, because it's actually 26.
26%? Gosh.
But this one, I'm gonna cut you off because
it's not.
It hasn't got a critics one. It's got an audience one.
Right.
But not enough critics have seen it. To be fair, it's quite new.
That's a shame.
It's like newish.
I reckon it would probably get similar, maybe even stronger than Suicide Squad.
Well, that'd be awkward.
Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Could you imagine? It's probably the first Mockbuster that's got higher than its actual blockbuster counterpart. But
not much higher. I reckon it'd get like a 30 or so. But it's interesting enough that the critics might like it.
Yeah.
And who knows? Who knows? It's a shame it's not had enough reviews. Maybe we can have a look next time and see if there's some critics.
Yeah, like a catch-up thing or something like that. Yeah. No.
Not quite a diamond in the rough, I don't think.
Oh no.
But good.
Well, for Mockbusters, this is probably the best one we've seen so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Not hard though.
No. Mockbusters are all interesting.
Interesting.
That's a
good way of putting it. Positive spin on interesting films. But you know, they surprise you. They surprise you.
Well, thank you for watching. Give Sinister Squad a go. It's not an hour and a half of life-changing stuff, but it's not shit.
Yeah. Especially if you've seen like Suicide Squad. Give it a go. Why not?
Thank you for watching. He's been Fraser. I've been Mark. We'll see you next time.